Hi, it's Ra, Rishi Kavi Ragudas from Star Presence Astrology, here to give the astrological forecast for Friday, July 18th, 2025. Well, of course, the big news is that Mercury, the planet of communication, has now turned retrograde at 15 degrees of the grand and glorious fire sign of Leo. A little bit of gold here for the Leo. And what that means is we got 3 weeks, well, 24 days actually, the longest retrograde possible. 24 days worth of double checking our computer files, making sure that everything is secure, just double checking everything because Mercury retrograde tends to throw a little veil of perception before us and things go awry easily because we miss details. It's always good to rethink, review, redo. The re's are all in order under the Mercury retrograde. It turned retrograde at 9:45 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 12:45 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 5:45 a.m. today, Greenwich Mean Time. So now for the next 24 days, check all the details. I don't say stop your life. Buy a car if you need to, go places if you need to, just double check all the details. So make sure that nothing gets past you, that's all. Now today the sun is at 26 degrees of ultra-sensitive, often moody, but generally nurturing water sign Cancer, a little bit of the blue for Cancer. And the moon, as of the early hours, is now moved into the steady as she goes Earth sign of Taurus, green for Taurus. That occurred 12:59 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 3:59 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and 8:59 a.m. Greenwich Mean Time. The moon makes one aspect during the early hours, and that is a hard square, 90-degree angle to Pluto, the Lord of Power. As it gets to 2 degrees of Taurus, it makes that hard 90-degree square to Pluto at 2 degrees of Aquarius. Not a lot of fun. We may face power issues in the morning. People might be nasty. Stuff might break down. Easy does it in the morning. 5:38 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that occurs. 8:38 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time and 1:38 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. No other lunar aspects until late afternoon into the evening, when the moon at 8 degrees of Taurus makes a nice harmonious sextile, 60 degrees smooth angle to Jupiter, planet of good fortune and expansion at 8 degrees of Cancer. That ain't so bad. That's a nice night. 3:57 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 6:57 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 11:57 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Check your gas, but it's a good night to go out. Now, Mercury retrograde doesn't have to be so bad, of course, as I mentioned, and it's starting out pretty well because, lo and behold, Venus, the planet of love and affection, is at 15 degrees of Gemini. So the Mercury makes a harmonious 60-degree sextile to Venus, and that is nice and loving and very good for communication. So hopefully things work out. That occurs early in the day, 6:37 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, 9:37 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 2:37 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So don't get depressed on me already. Just work it, check all the details. I'm Ra, Rishi Kavi Ragudas from Star Presence Astrology. Now, if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can book it on my website, starpresence.net. Remember, from the very moment that you're born, you've got star presence. Enjoy this day. Hey, no matter what.